So sometimes you go out and you have these great ideas for videos, and you go out and you execute them and things just don't end up turning out exactly as you'd hoped. But the memory is pretty awesome. This is one of those days. This fall, we loaded up with a couple of our friends and headed down to the Puyallup Fair, which is the big state fair here in Washington State. And it's a thing I've gone to, grew up going to, and it's really kind of fun to now start bringing Lena to and seeing her really enjoy. Along the way, I was going to photograph with my Leica using Kodak Vision3 500T movie film in it. I had this thought of like, oh, that'll look really fun. I'll use it with the warming filter in the daytime. And then once it gets into the evening, it's the light, those fair colors, I'll shoot it, I'll take that off and have those cool colors that like you get kind of cine still-esque. Well, cine still-esque because it's the same film, just without as much halation in it. My Leica's having some problem with this meter, so I was using an off-camera meter here to see how to make sure everything looked good.
If you know you gotta go, take a step away and give me a show. Why the fuck you care about people over there? You got what you need, so you better be prepared. Look into my eyes, so my body goes so. Goosebumps on my face when you know you got a hold on me. Hold on me.
I am in love with the colors of this trip, and just in general, being able to using this film and developing it and using it, even whether it's in ECN2 or in C41, which it can be developed both ways. Just the colors look so cool.
Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps, everyone get low. Isn't it nice when the people go away?
Again, in my story of how things didn't turn out great, there's these photos that Lena took with her Ricoh Auto half. I was so excited about these. I brought the camera because I knew I would get her to take some photos and they were going to look really fun. And they did not develop correctly. So nothing turned out on those ones. Yeah, film's so fun. It's just the most fun because it's what makes it, when it works and it makes it so much more enjoyable and stuff. But you just, I guess part of the joy of this medium is knowing that there's always a risk involved in it and being okay when certain stuff doesn't turn out.
You keep making me feel like I'm the odd one out, like it's a cool kids club. Symmetry's the only thing allowed, and you're making up rules that only cater to you. You're saying the words that only mean something to you.
This is the interesting thing about days like this, when you're trying to walk the line, being fun dad and photographic dad, and I don't know, probably I'm trying to do it's probably hard to try to do both like this, but it's what I do for fun. And so if I'm gonna have a fun time at the fair, I probably want to take pictures just as well as I want to be there for my family.
Keep your head, don't sweat it, don't stress out. You're good at making it look like you've got it all together. And if I was like you, then somehow I'd be better.
As we continued on through the night, it was also just it was such a fun time to hang around and to be at the fair. There's just nothing like that kind of fair background of screens and roller coasters and noise and stuff. And obviously the food is just everywhere and disgusting and absolute gut bomb. But still just like having a blast and rolling, just enjoying these kind of moments and making memories as a family. My other major mistake is because when I was packing up my camera, I told myself I'm just going to bring one roll of film, because with that one roll of film I am going to be so much more careful, and I'm going to be intentional with all of the images that I take to make sure that I have enough film that will last me from the beginning of the time through to the end. And I blew through it before we got to nighttime. Yeah, the whole point of this thing, the reason I shot this film, this tungsten-based film that's designed to be used under lights, I didn't have any more of it by the end of the night because I don't have that kind of self-control. So, don't be me. Go to the fair and bring at least 2 rolls of film. I just don't know why I did. It was silly. Thanks for watching. Bye.
That only means something to you.